Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, Danny on Skype.
Hi.
Hi. I'm so glad you guys came to be with me today. I have a message for you. Have you ever worried about what you could do about sick babies? Or something that would help them besides giving money? Well, I thought about that when I received a phone call from St. Jude. St. Jude is a wonderful hospital because you donate money through them and they house babies and they try to cure them in any way they can. It was formed by Danny Thomas over 50 years ago, and they have increased from 20% success rate to 80% right now. And they house the babies and their families, and they feed them, and they try to cure them. So I was trying to wonder what I could do to help them besides give money. So when I gave my first donation, I received a letter, and it mentioned the St. Jude Marathon. And I was thinking, well, I can't do a marathon. And then it had a half marathon. I said, well, my 50th birthday is coming. I thought, well, I can try to do that. But I had a couple of handicaps. I had broken both ankles before, and I ran over one foot with a lawnmower. So with that, I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to do something amazing for my 50th birthday. So here I go training. So I tried to walk and add on to it each week, and sometime my ankle would hurt, or one reason or another, I thought I was failing. But I still wanted to do something amazing for my 50th birthday. So I kept trying, and after a while, I was doing a mile, then I was doing 2 miles, and then 3, and before you know it, I was doing 13 miles. And so the race was getting closer, and I kept training, and I kept doing what I could. And then I traveled to Memphis, because that's where the race was. And when I got there, I was just overwhelmed by how many people were there. There were people that came from all over the country to support St. Jude. And I got a chance to mix and mingle with a lot of them, and different ones had different reasons why they were there. And there were a few of them that had babies that had been there, and they were cured, so they wanted to support them in any way they could. So when we were at the starting line, they gave ceremonies. They had a child from the St. Jude Hospital sing the Star Spangled Banner, and then off we go on the race. But I still ran through some more hurdles. I didn't realize Memphis had a lot of hills. So as I was going through there, I started getting cramps and stuff, because you would literally turn the corner, and the hills would be up there. So I just kept going as much as I could. 1 mile went past, 2 miles went past, 3 miles, and I kept telling myself, oh Lord, I can't do this. But then I kept going, I kept going. Then when we got to mile 8, I heard a siren. Well, that just scared the daylights out of me. Well, someone couldn't complete the race for one reason or another, and there were paramedics that came there and retrieved them. And so I just kept going. I got to mile 9, and then I really loved the way the neighbors came out. There were bands out there in front of people's yards. Some of them run their stereo systems, and they all cheered us throughout the city. So that was really enlightening, to notice all those people that came out to support people. And then I went past this one group home, and there was a crowd of little girls there, and you could tell they were Down babies, and they all cheered us on, and that just gave you a little more incentive, a little more motivation to keep going. So then I kept going, and then I got to a certain area. I was the only one there. I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to be the last one across the finish line. So then I said, well, it can't be, because it was only 2 hours in the race, and I guess some people were behind me, and there was probably quite a few in front of me. So then I kept going till I got to mile 10 and mile 11. Got another cramp. And oh my God, boy, did it hurt. And then I just stopped for a minute and I just rubbed my legs and everything, and I really wanted to take my shoes off. But I didn't take my shoes off, because if I took my shoes off, I more than likely wouldn't have ever got them back on. So then I kept going. And I kept going, got another cramp. So then I thought maybe I'm getting these cramps because I'm dehydrated. And I didn't stop and hardly drink any water. And the only reason I didn't stop is because you're on this trail. If you drink a lot of water, there's no bathrooms around. So I started stopping by the stations, because that's one awesome thing they did. They had stations all along the route where you could stop to get something to drink. So I started stopping at every station I went to get some water. Except for one station I did stop at, and I just took a gulp. I didn't even look and see what it was, and it was beer. I thought, oh Lord, I didn't need no beer. But I was thirsty at that time, so I drank it, and I kept going. And then finally, I was at mile 12, and I could hear the stadium, because it was a big stadium that you were in, and I could hear the cheering. I guess other people had already crossed the finish line. So I kept going, and I finally crossed the finish line, and I got the medal. And I thought, oh my God, I didn't think I would ever do this, but I completed that race, and I received my medal. And I knew that I could do anything once you set your mind to it. And it's an awesome thing that what Danny Thomas did. He went from 20% success rate to 80% success rate, and he's shooting for 90% success rate. And who would ever thought that me receiving a phone call would have me do a half marathon after the age of 50? So you can do anything once you put your mind to it. And this year, in about a month, it's time for me to register for the next race. This will be my 4th medal if I complete it this year after the age of 50. So, like I said again, once you put your mind to it, you can do whatever you can with a lot of hard work. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you, Danny, for being my 6th person via Skype.